5,000 years ago, in the ancient kingdom of Kahndaq, a tyrant named Aktan rules through slavery, forcing his people to mine a rare, powerful mineral called Eternium from the earth. Among the enslaved is a man who will soon become something far greater than the king who oppresses him. Chosen by the Council of Wizards, he's granted the powers of Shazam, but not before witnessing the deaths of the people he loves most, sacrificed to keep that power out of the wrong hands. The legend passed down for centuries says that Kahndaq's people rose up against Aktan, and their champion used Shazam's powers to defeat the tyrant and free his people, becoming a hero whose name would be remembered forever. And that secret stays buried for 5,000 years. Subscribe now, because what wakes it back up is about to change everything. Centuries later, in present-day Kahndaq, the country lives under the control of Intergang, a heavily armed, technologically advanced criminal syndicate that exploits the nation and its people in its own search for a powerful ancient relic, the crown of Sabbac, forged from Eternium by Aktan himself. Archaeologist Adrianna Tomaz leads a small team of resistance fighters into an ancient temple, searching for the crown before Intergang can claim it for themselves. Her team includes Ishmael Gregor, presented as a loyal ally and friend. Adrianna and her team find the crown inside a hidden chamber, but their expedition is interrupted when Intergang mercenaries corner them, led by men fully equipped with advanced weaponry. Trapped and outgunned, Adrianna is held at gunpoint. In a last, desperate act, she reads aloud an ancient inscription she doesn't fully understand, hoping it might summon help. Instead, it awakens a figure who has been sealed in stone slumber inside the temple for thousands of years, Teth-Adam. Adam wakes up disoriented after centuries of imprisonment, having no understanding of how much time has passed or what world he's woken into. When the Intergang mercenaries open fire on him, Adam initially seems confused by the gunfire, remarking that their magic is weak, clearly still operating under the assumptions of the ancient world he came from. Once he understands what's actually happening, he makes short, brutal work of the entire mercenary squad, decimating them with raw, godlike power that makes clear just how outmatched anyone standing against him really is. Adrianna and her team, stunned by what they've just witnessed, bring Adam back to Adrianna's home, along with her teenage son, Aman, who quickly becomes fascinated with Adam, having grown up idolizing the old legends of Kahndaq's champion. Adam, however, shows no interest whatsoever in becoming anyone's hero. He's blunt, detached, and openly dismissive of the idea that he owes anyone anything, making it clear early on that whatever heroism defined the legends surrounding him, it isn't something he's interested in living up to now. Word of Adam's rampage against Intergang spreads fast, catching the attention of Amanda Waller, a powerful government official who oversees a task force of metahumans. Concerned about an unregistered, unpredictable being with godlike power now active in Kahndaq, Waller dispatches the Justice Society of America to track Adam down and bring him in before he causes any further destruction. The team consists of Hawkman, an experienced and disciplined leader wielding ancient Nuth metal technology, Dr. Fate, a powerful sorcerer bound to a mystical helmet that grants him visions of the future, Atom Smasher, who can grow to giant size, and Cyclone, who can control wind. Aman, believing wholeheartedly that Adam is meant to be Kahndaq's true savior, deliberately provokes Intergang into a confrontation, hoping to push Adam into acting like the hero of legend. It works. Adam engages Intergang forces directly to protect Aman, but the resulting chaos is exactly what draws the Justice Society into their first direct encounter with him. The clash between Adam and the JSA plays out as a spectacular, high-stakes battle through the streets of Kahndaq, and it becomes immediately clear just how outmatched the JSA is. Adam overpowers all four of them with ease, showing little interest in fighting fair or holding back given his opponents. In the middle of the confrontation, both sides learn about the true significance of the crown of Sabbac, and the fight is temporarily set aside as everyone realizes there's a bigger threat at play than just each other. During this same stretch of the story, it's revealed that Ishmael, previously presented as Adrianna's loyal ally, had actually faked his own death out in the mountains at some point earlier. In truth, he's a deep-covered double agent, secretly working for Intergang's operations in Kahndaq, and much more significantly, he's revealed to be the last living descendant of King Akton himself, driven by a singular goal: reclaiming the throne and power that was taken from his family's bloodline 5,000 years ago. Amon, who had secretly taken possession of the crown of Sabbac and hidden it without telling anyone, is confronted directly by Ishmael. Ishmael's true colors show immediately. He shoots one of Adrianna's other allies, Kareem, in his bid to seize control of the situation and force Amon to hand over the crown. In a desperate call for help, Amon reaches out to his mother, begging for Adam to come save him. Adam rushes to the rescue, but Ishmael manages to kidnap Amon anyway, escaping on a high-speed Eternium-powered bike before Adam can catch him. Adam pursues Ishmael and his Intergang escorts personally, engaging them directly on the streets in a desperate attempt to get Amon back, but the pursuit ultimately fails to recover him. Frustrated and out of patience, Adam returns to Adrianna's home and takes matters into his own hands, using brutal, uncompromising interrogation tactics on two captured Intergang members to force information about the location of their hideout. Hawkman, having captured the same two men intending to question them through more conventional means, is enraged by Adam's methods, and the tension between them boils over into a direct physical confrontation between them inside Adrianna's home, destroying much of the space around them in the process, including nearly every poster and piece of memorabilia on her walls but one. In the middle of their fight, the group realizes something important. Amon had cleverly hidden the actual crown of Sabbac in plain sight the entire time, meaning they still have genuine leverage to negotiate his return. Adrianna urges the group, Adam, Hawkman, Dr. Fate, Atom Smasher, and Cyclone, to set aside their differences and work together as a unified team, at least long enough to get Amon back safely. Reluctantly, they agree, and the group heads out together to the location Ishmael has designated for the exchange, the crown in return for Amon's life. At the rendezvous, the group comes face to face with Ishmael, who finally reveals the full truth of who he really is, the last descendant of King Akton and the true leader of Intergang's entire Kahndaq operation. Unlike Adam, whose powers came from Shazam and the Council of Wizards, Ishmael reveals that the crown of Sabbac carries a very different kind of power altogether, granting whoever wears it the combined abilities of 6 of Hell's most powerful demons. Ishmael, however, has no intention of honoring his end of the bargain. The moment he has the crown in hand, he betrays the deal outright and shoots Amon. Seeing Amon shot right in front of him, Adam loses total control of himself, unleashing his full, unrestrained power and destroying the entire hideout in his fury, killing Ishmael in the process, though not before Ishmael has already donned the crown and begun his transformation. That one betrayal just changed the entire movie. Like the video if you're still with me, because it only gets heavier from here. Consumed by guilt over what's just happened and the danger his loss of control has put everyone in, Adam flees to the ruins of Akton's ancient palace. There, in a quiet, raw moment, he finally reveals a secret he's carried for 5,000 years to Hawkman. The legend of Kahndaq's champion was never actually about him at all. It was Adam's own son, Hurut, who was truly granted Shazam's powers and became Kahndaq's real champion. Knowing that Hurut was now essentially invincible, King Akton, unable to strike at Hurut directly, instead ordered assassins to slaughter Hurut's entire family instead, including Adam himself and Hurut's mother, as a way of breaking Hurut through the people he loved most, rather than through force he couldn't overcome directly. With this devastating truth revealed, Ishmael, now fully transformed by the crown's demonic power into the being known as Sabbac, returns more powerful and monstrous than ever before, drawing strength directly from death and the undead.
He begins raising an army of the damned, threatening to overwhelm all of Kahndaq and everyone in it. The final battle unfolds as Sabbac unleashes his full demonic power, summoning waves of undead soldiers to overwhelm the city. Adrianna and Amen, badly wounded but resolved, help rally Kahndaq's own people into open revolt against the invading forces, refusing to stand by while their home is destroyed. The Justice Society throws everything they have into the fight, but Sabbac's power, fueled by death itself, proves to be more than conventional heroism alone can overcome. An ancient inscription reveals the key to defeating him. Sabbac can only truly be destroyed through life force itself, rather than through conventional weapons or brute strength. Dr. Fate, who has spent much of the film experiencing visions of his own impending death, makes the ultimate sacrifice in the fight, using his own magical essence and life energy to help turn the tide against Sabbac, giving Adam and Hawkman the opening they need. With Dr. Fate's sacrifice combined with Adam's own restored resolve, Adam finally confronts Sabbac directly in the battle's climactic moment, delivering the finishing blow himself, tearing Sabbac apart with raw, divine fury, ending the threat once and for all, and finally avenging both his son's legacy and everything Kahndaq has suffered under Akton's bloodline. In the aftermath, Kahndaq is finally free from Intergang's grip, and Adam, still uninterested in wearing the mantle of a conventional hero. In the film's mid-credit scene, Adam is confronted in his own home by another figure entirely, Superman, who arrives specifically to have a direct conversation with him,